Welcome everybody, this is Wester70 with another list or combat mission, Black Sea. And this is one of my alternative versions of the game. Basically, it is NATO forces be coming in from the left, and they will be moving to a single house called the Signal House in the center of the map. Russian forces will also be moving towards the capturing of the same objective. These are remnant forces, both Russian and NATO forces, that have been assigned this objective. There is a canyon that comes along to the south of the objective that will come along around and then come up to the house as well. It is presumed that the Russians may use that as an alternative entry into the map. This is an overview. This is the starting point for our forces over in this end of the map. And to the north, you can see we have basically open terrain in the west side of the map. The objective is in the center of the map. We have a canyon on the east side, a fairly steep-sided canyon. And then as we go north further, where the Russians will originate from, we have open forest, a little bit of hilly terrain that they'll be faced with overcoming to get to the objective. On the plateau that the objective is situated on has a slight slope to the northwest, and there is another similar slight slope to the southwest, which will favor entry for our forces. So what we're going to do now is get our forces ready to go, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're ready to start. What we're going to do is we're going to do a two-prong or a three-prong attack. And we're going to advance forces up to the right, which would be the east side of the map, and block the canyon here. The main attack force will move up along this open area here and up the slope and then move to the house. A second attack force will make use of these long roads over on the west side of the map, and they will establish themselves just in the tree cover here and then reassess the enemy forces where they are and what they are doing at that point. That way I can distract if the enemy, I'm assuming the enemy is going to do one of two things or two of two things. One is move along this road to the south, and there is a trail over here through this cleft in the hills, and they could move up through there and then come up this way, or they could come north or south, and then up this slope and then take it. Or they can come through the canyon and then come up around this way as sort of a rear attack. So that's what we're trying to forestall with this particular setup. These are light forces. There is no, there's like a machine gun on there. One thing. It's a mixed force of Ukrainian forces and American forces. All right, with that, we're going to make our move. We have to be careful in the sense of we don't want to tire the troops out, so some of them are going to be coming full bore. We don't have enough vehicles to transport all of the troops either. So some of them are going to be moving at a fast pace, and others are going to be moving at a normal walking pace to try to conserve their strength. If we can get some of these troops in the vehicles to some of these cutoff points quickly, then we would have a good chance of stopping or setting up ambushes at these locations. So that's what we're hoping for. Of course, there's always a possibility the enemy has established themselves here already. That's the risk I'm taking. That's our blocking force on the right. We're moving up to the hill. A little slow going through the tree line here. We've got forces on foot moving up to the canyon pass to our right here. I'm hoping that our vehicles will give us the opportunity to get there first. The tree density is giving us a little bit of trouble. These guys, uh-oh. We have anti-tank group here. Now, maybe if we can, it might be useful to open up on these guys. Okay, so that's what we're going to do there. Let's see what happens. Maybe they can pin them down. Yep, they're firing. Looks like our speed has helped us get there first. Okay, we're ready to go. No sign of the enemy through here yet. Alright, we're taking up positions in the house, so we've taken our primary objective. And our forces are continuing to move up. I don't see any fire. As I said before, some of our units are walking to the conflict to conserve their strength and accuracy. Hopefully by the time the enemy gets here, we'll have recovered a little bit. We'll move the APC up a little bit so the machine gun could give a little cover there. We'll give a little flanking fire over on the right side of the structure in the forest. Whoa, alright. They're already up on the hill here. Got him on a crossfire. It certainly looks like we made short work of them. These guys look fine. They've got this canyon covered, so if they come in through here, they're going to get hell too. blame him. Whoa. Oh, looks like he's killing off our group. Wow. So far it doesn't look like any attack from the canyon, so that may not happen. Alright, here we go. Well, we're slowly losing our troops here. It's definitely a battle of attrition at this point. Let's see how many we have left. We've got 2 there. We've got 3, that's 5. We've got at least 6 men in here now. picking off the guys coming down on that side. We're battling it out for the house. We've only got a couple of soldiers left in the structure. Let's see, it looks like there's maybe 2 of our people left. We're continuing our fight down over at the canyon, trying to block their forces from supporting their group at the house. So we've got, looks like there's some infantry squads here, sniper squad, headquarters group. Okay, so we're gonna keep them pinned down, and we also have a second group coming in here now. So we're gonna go up here and see how this is. We've got a few groups coming in from the west. Let's see how this goes. It's kind of a stalemate in a funny way. As long as they can keep the enemy troops from getting in there, they should be alright. But somehow I doubt that. They're setting ducks in there. Alright, we're gonna go into the command phase. Alright, we lost that guy in the house. We may have lost both of them in the house. So the enemy right now is in control of the structure and the points therein. Not good. It's this one guy up here that seems to be, looks like, I'm not sure what he is. What is that? A gunner of some sort. He's got a rocket launcher of some sort. What is that? It's an RPG-22. So these guys are pinned down. Yeah, we're advancing over on the west. Trying to get up this, kill off these last guys up on the hill here. If we can do that, I think we'll take it. If we can, well, and if we can get rid of the armored car up here. Successfully got these 2 units up, but I'm not sure they're in the. They're going to be able to engage these guys. Well, we'll see. Oh, he's real close. Wow. Alright. See if I can bring that sniper we have to bear on this. Alright, let's see what happens. We're running down on time here. Oh, he's retreating. Good luck with that. grenade launchers. Trying to take out these last guys here. They may be heading for the hills. Well, they better do it soon. This is not working out. We need to move faster here. Yeah, I'm not sure we can. Wow. Well, they're going to have to move up this hill, even with that vehicle there. Okay, well, I guess the game's over. I guess we won the game, and I'm not sure why that is. It says here we scored the points, and I guess the Russian army didn't take the house. So maybe that's what it was. We lost 42 men, right? 8 were killed, 10 wounded. The Russians had 17 men left. They had 40 killed and 39 were wounded. Wow. That was kind of a surprise. I didn't think the Russian army surrendered. So maybe, I guess they figured maybe they couldn't take it at the end or something like that. But anyway, an interesting game. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate your watching the game, and we'll see you on the battlefield.